Hey there, I'm Ginger Turner with Warriors for God, and I have a story to share with you today that is heavy on my heart and heavy on my mind. So, back in 1997, I was entering my sophomore year of college in San Antonio. I was driving down a two-lane highway with a grassy median between me and oncoming traffic. I had my hands clenched on the steering wheel, tears streaming down my face, and this anger, this rage just boiling inside of me. See, it was the summer of 97. It was just a week before the day that my brother killed himself the year before. He took his own life. I was experiencing this darkness, this terrible grief that I'd never felt before. I was so angry that God had taken this person from me, this beautiful man, my friend, my brother. And I questioned God. I was so angry with him, just questioning him every day. Why? And so I clenched the steering wheel, driving down the road, and I just screamed at the top of my lungs, I hate you, over and over again until my voice was just a whisper. My throat was hurting from my yelling and my screaming and the pain. I continued to clench the steering wheel, just imagining if I just jerked real quick and went into that median, I could hit the guardrail. Quick death would take all that pain away. I would no longer feel the grief, that darkness. It would just go away. I was done. I wanted out. And I considered for a minute that if I just did that, it would be better. I desperately wanted the guilt, the loss, the heartache to go away. My heart couldn't take it anymore. Nevertheless, I'm still here. I kept driving. I look back on that day often, and I think what a mistake I would have made if I had done that, if I had just jerked that steering wheel. But I get that feeling every time I have new pain and new grief. I go back to that day. If I had jerked that wheel into that median, what would have happened? How many more people would have experienced pain and hurting? I would have left my mother childless, my friends with broken hearts, possibly hurting other people in my selfish act. But God heard my cries, and my cursing that day, he heard it, and he had bigger plans for me, and bigger plans than I could ever imagine. Did you know that suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in America right now? It's the second leading cause of death for ages 25 through 34. And the third leading cause of death for ages 15 to 25. The number one main cause, suicide, points to depression and anxiety and hopelessness, that darkness. 93% of Americans who were surveyed are aware that there's a way to prevent this, or they believe that there's a way to prevent suicide. So how do we do that? How do we start and make a difference? We start by creating an awareness of the problem so that people understand the risks, signs to look for, impact on the suicide survivors, the people that are left behind to hurt. We communicate with those who are struggling with depression, anxiety, and hopelessness. So join me in September, the National Suicide Prevention Month. Watch for posts, for information, and share with your friends and your family. Share. Let the awareness be known. Let people know about this problem. Spread the awareness so we can stand together. Fight the mental health crisis that is going around in our world right now, that's robbing the lives of our young people. Please help me make a difference. Thank you.